How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to the channel. In this video, in this video, we'll be talking about my most anticipated Italian planes. I'm going to do a little overview of the Italian planes I'm looking forward to. As you can see, I don't have very many of them. It's hard to play planes when you don't have I'm more of a tank person, so I like playing. The only reason why I play planes is to use them in tank battles. And since there's no Italian tanks yet, which I'm hoping to get some in the future, it'd be kind of cool. I haven't really been playing many plane videos. I did get the first ones that I wanted to play, which is the C.200. But I'm just gonna do this is for a requested thing, one of my viewers, and then you know who you are. I know who you are, and everybody knows who you are. But I'm just really bad with names, so I'm not gonna try saying it. This is just requested, and I'm just gonna go through and kind of say that my anticipated plane, my most anticipated ones I want to get maybe in the future. Which ones I think that are cool looking and would perform well in like tank RB. Kind of stuff like that. And the first thing I have to say here is they have the best looking biplane in my opinion. Look how cool that thing, look how long that engine is. And that was the benefit to these things. When these things first came out, the CR32s, is they had such a big engine, they were such actually a heavy plane, they couldn't maneuver the same as most, as I like to say, the Fury and the Nimrod and stuff like that. But they were so heavy they could go in a dive and outrun all the enemies. So they actually could take out, for the most part, they're like the P-47 of the biplanes. I didn't know if they could carry bombs. They don't carry any bombs in here, right? I'm just checking. Nope, they don't carry any bombs here. I'm supposed to have them all spaded. They should be should be able to tell if they had them bombs or not. Anyways, but I like the round intake area. It's just cool. And does anybody know what this is? Right here. Let's see. It's got a little prop there, and let me know in the comment section below if you can figure out what that is without googling it. I'll know if you Google it. Most of you won't. I mean, you might know it. Who knows? Do your research and see if you can figure it out. So they have the second. The one thing that bugs me is that the Italian planes. I don't like their camos. See, like this one, they got rid of that. This is the second one. Then they went to the CR42, which I don't really care for the looks of them. It's not a bad looking plane. It's just plain. It's a plain looking plane. Then they came out. I got the Mark Collins C42. This thing's kind of cool because I always like the black paint jobs. Like I got the Hurricane Mark II-B, and that thing gets that black night camouflage, and I like the black camouflage because it's actually kind of nice because it's like you get a nighttime map when you're playing in battle, and it's really hard to see it. The C200 is actually a fun plane to play. It only has 250 cals. That's the benefit of the CR32 is that they do have 50 cals at a reserve plane. That's pretty good. This thing still has the 250 cals. It's not that fast. Its turn time is kind of bad. It doesn't have very good holding power. But the benefit of this thing is, it seems like it's strong plane. I mean, I've been hit by hurricanes. I've been lit up from behind for like a minute straight, and it can take one hell of a beating. It's very odd looking, I have to say that. One thing before I get too far into this is probably a fairly long video because I'm going to try to do a little bit of a plane gameplay in here, and I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'd like to, I'm going to go over a few more of these planes. I do have to say that their heavy fighters are kind of cool looking. I like the little twin tail thing, and there's size of those engines. The engines are bigger than the cockpit. I'm not going to go too in depth about some of these things, but I think like my most anticipated plane here, I want the G56. This thing is cool looking. It's long. It's like kind of looks like a BF-109 a little bit, but yet it's like I don't know. It's like a BF-109, a Tau 152 put together. It's got a really cool look to it. And yeah, the wings look like you look from the front like that, just that thick wing area right there, and it goes off to the really wide and levels off. Looks like a Typhoon kind of. What does this thing have for cannons? Is this the one with the 3 MG151s? That thing probably wrecks face. And from my experience, I've been flying a lot of British planes out lately. And at this battering, you get up to that 5.3 range. The Italians do very well. Kind of is annoying though that they do have the BF-109. You have to go like the G14 is one of the planes you have to go through. I kind of wish I know they probably used them, but I kind of wish they'd keep them with more or less what strictly Italian planes. But there can't be that many Italian World War II planes out there. Like the G55s are very similar to the G56. They're like almost exactly the same. Obviously, they just have less engine power and like less guns. Like what does this one have? This one has one MG151 and two 12.7 Berettas. This thing, of course, you gotta think this thing is this thing's gotta be fun. This is the one I want in the tank RB because the 102mm cannon just looks fun. Unfortunately, this thing looks like it doesn't. It looks like it handles like a heavy bomber because it basically is a heavy bomber. But the 102mm cannon can punch. Was it? Okay, armor targets only 140. That could be very, very fun. I mean, that I wish I wish they'd add Italian tanks for that reason. This thing looks like it could be. When you think about like you drive like a HS-129 or something like that, and you go against like American tanks, you get that 50 cals can shred you pretty easily. That thing probably could take a beating to where it doesn't. You can drive at them and not worry about them. Another thing that looks fun is just all their bombers because they do have a pretty good bomb carrying capabilities. 7 500 kilograms, so that's basically a little over 7 1,000-pounder bombs. That's pretty good. What's it say? Explosive mass 508 kilograms, which I don't know what that comes out to. I'm not good with my kilogram to pound conversion, and I'm used to pounds. The one thing it bums me out a little bit is I do have to go through more SM-79s. I had to go through all the SM-79s on the damn German tree, and now I got to do them again on the Italian tree. But there is, like, these things are kind of cool. Let's do the Z1007 here. It's like a long, fast-looking SM-79. This is kind of a cool complaint. I don't understand their logo. I don't know what that's supposed to be. But the twin tail is kind of cool. I mean, they're not... The 3-engine bomber was a good idea as much as it's not very good looking. It was a good idea, though. Not much else to say there. Their low-tier bomber actually does get an 800 or 2 800-kilogram bombs. So that's... Like the tank RB, that thing would be kind of fun. You have to use it as a dive bomber since now they got rid of the bombing reticle. But that could be kind of fun. The only thing like this thing looks like it'd be really fun, but only 3 12.7s, and it gets at a 2.3, but you don't have you have a really 30.9 second turn time. You have a very bad turn time. It is pretty fast, and that's a benefit. But other than that, it doesn't have much going for it. So, and then of course the F-84, they can carry 24 HVARs and 2 tiny TIMs. I wish they had an American plane that could do that. The G91s are actually a pretty cool looking jet. They look really modern for a jet fighter. Like, I always thought that the Hawker Hunter was the most modern looking one. Sorry if you hear the dog barking in the background. I always thought the Hawker Hunter was the more modern looking. Looking for the Hawker Hunter. That's not what I want to do. I panicked. I'm trying to rush. That looks like a fairly modern aircraft with swept wings. Just the more pointy, like. It just looks more modern, but it seems like the G91s kind of look more modern to me because they're smaller. I don't know. They're cool looking plane. It's like a Typhoon of jets, and they do carry 38 rockets, but they're only 10 kilograms. I can't imagine those would do very good in tank RB. I mean, you might be able to get a couple kills with the 2 500-pounders. It's weird that at this point they went to pound bombs, not kilograms. Obviously, they're using a metric system during World War II for their bombs. And it seems like at this point, since they were an Axis power, I'm sure they got forced to start using like American stuff. Like the most German, like look at the German tanks that after World War II have British guns. It's a whole bunch of weird stuff. So yeah, that's kind of it for that. Where I'm going to be taking out the C.200. I'm working towards the C.202, but not like I said, there's only a couple 30 cals here. It's not that fast. So I guess we'll have to jump into the gameplay and see how well it works out. I hope this is my first kind of review. I don't really know what to do. If I've been asked about doing like a review of the Italian planes, I don't really have any Italians to review that very well, and I don't really know what I'm doing. So yeah, I guess we'll have to jump into the gameplay part of it and see if I can get into a game because this thing seems to take forever. And I will cut that part out. And I will see you guys there. Bye. And here we are in Mozdok. We're versing the Russians, which I like this map, but the problem with Mozdok is you do face I-153s, I-15s, and they have better turn times to you, as well as any when you go out. You can probably outrun them. This thing might be fast enough to outrun them, but once you get in towards, you're versing like MiGs and LAGs, and they're a pretty fast plane. They might be a little bit hard one. I'm going to try to, I'm at 9,000, 10,000 feet, I'm at 9,000 feet right now. I'm going to try to boom and zoom these people the best I can, but my engine, as you can see, was overheating a little bit there, and this thing does seem like it overheats fairly easily. They've knocked out 3 people on our team so far. They were just bombers, not too much to be worried about, but yet this guy's pretty low, so here. He's gonna do the whole loop-de-loop thing when I go in behind him here. Hoping we get a good couple bursts, but it's not like 20 mils where you go in there and blast him to pieces and pull out. He's pretty small. He's pretty slow moving too, so we gotta be careful of that. Oh, see a G lock or the rudder lock there is pretty bad. We do have a BF-109 helping us though. We're gonna go back into a climb because there's no way he can keep up with us at a climb. Doesn't have the speed for it. Turn back in because we're gonna help the BF-109. I'm going to get you USA 4. He's got a long name and it's confusing. He's turning too hard though. Oh, we almost rammed that. That could have been very bad. Got a couple hits on him there. We're turning in again. He's gonna go after the BF-109 if we don't. Hopefully we get assist on him. Please take him out. Please take him out. Take him head on. We do have another I-16 coming in for this fight. We're gonna focus on the I-16. Damn I-16. Oh, now we have an I-15 up here too. We got hits on people. Oh, we got one apparently. I don't know, he hit the ground or something. Here comes the MiGs and I-153s. This is going to be the death of us. Because we are overheating like crazy too. Won't be able to turn them, but we're going to try. Oh. This is what happens usually in playing games for me. I will see you in another chunk. I'll get in another gameplay. We'll try one. I got one good snipe there, or one good pilot kill. But I'll see you guys in the next chunk. And here we are in Bastogne. I almost forgot the map, or the map name there. We are facing the British and the Americans. That's a little bit better for us, because I think at battle rank 1.7 we can only face... we can face the 2.7 I think is the Spitfires. Either the first Spitfires only only have 430 or 830 cals. I don't know. They don't have very many guns. I don't know if it's a good smart idea, but I want to try to see if I can go after this Blenheim down here. It's not a good idea because the C.200 took him out already. Back to climbing. This thing can't climb quite at 20 degrees, but what is that out there? That's a plane. Man, he's high up. Forgot the bomber response right now. So, you know, lower tier. If I were another person playing this game, if I wasn't trying to record a video, this might have been a bad idea going this way because we don't have very much support, and everybody went this way. Havocs. I mean, we could try to take out the Havoc. If I was playing this game, I'd go through and kill the artillery and the armored cars because you would get more out of it rather than this plane's not a very good plane versus plane. Yes, it has 250 cals, but 250 cals is rather lacking at this point. He is going a little bit too fast for me right there. I don't really want to get into a turn fight with this F4F, but he's probably going to shred me with the head on. We got a couple good hits on him, but he's got the turn. Yeah, we need to run. We need to run to help. We're going low, going on these guys. I need help, guys! I don't want to hit T42, I'm panicking too hard. Kill the gladiator while he's down. We got one. Oh, he rammed us and he burnt us up anyways. No! See, this is the problem with this thing. Before, when going head on, that's the problem with head on. Is you guys, we ram a lot, and usually, before I used to push down all the time, and because everybody, but then I stopped doing that because everybody started pushing down. And we both hit on still. So now I've recently started pulling up when we go head on, and it seems like the enemy's now pulling up too at the same time. So they'll just end up hitting. But the problem is I keep flying planes out that like the Sea Fury that you can't compete with a Gladiator and all this other stuff for turn time. So you gotta have all you have is your head on. But I'm sorry if this is not a very good video for planes. Like I said, I don't do planes very well. I know people mentioned arcade before, but actually I'm gonna go back down here because it's really loud. I don't really like arcade because it's too boring for me. I'm not a fan of that play style. It's not why I play War Thunder. I do like this new UI kind of thing here. This is kind of nice. That is for the C. That's this. Ooh, I got stuff here. I probably have the C200, the C202 here. We're really close, at least. Yeah, we're really close. After that game, I'll definitely have it. So I don't know if I'm gonna do many more plane videos. It's just not something for me. I'm not a big fan. I'll grind it off, stuff like that, or maybe off camera or off recording. I'll maybe do it because it's not something I'll have very fun with. It's fun to come in Tank RB, and that's where I get most of my stuff is to bring them back in Tank RB. But if you want to see any like tank and plane combos that in Tank RB or something like that, it's like if I have it, I can try doing that because that might be easier for me. It's easier for me in Tank RB. But another thing, I might play more planes in the future. The day of this video is gonna be going out. When this goes out, I probably have been already recording or streaming. Sorry, I'm planning to start streaming more. I'm doing a stream the day this video is coming out, so this will be over with. But you should keep an eye out because I'm gonna start trying to stream more often in the future. I do want to stream more, and then during streams I might be able to play planes. So we'll see. I might do some like requested vehicles during streams. But if you want to tune in for my stream, stuff like that, follow me. I'm at DamageInc1313 is my Twitch account, or you can follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description below. Then you can see all when I say I'm going live and stuff like that, so you can catch it so you don't miss anything. Other than that, I think that's going to do it for the planes here. I'm sorry it wasn't the best plane video, but like I said, I'm really bad at planes. It'd take me years to try to get one decent video of it. I've been playing planes, been doing a lot of British planes, like I said, and Japanese planes lately. And I'm playing Japanese, which are like the best planes to play if you have best turn time. And I still managed to maybe get one killed before I die because it's not the type of play style that I'm very good at. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. If you didn't, then you don't have to. And if you want to request a plane or a tank and plane combo to play in Tank RB, leave down in the comment section below. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.